Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. X marks the spot. I'm in Pierre, South Dakota, and if you take a map of South Dakota and draw an X on it, in the middle is Pierre, South Dakota. It is the capital of South Dakota. Last week I did a video on the capital in North Dakota. This is a completely different kind of a capital, the more traditional classic with the dome, a rotunda, statues, columns, marble floors. Beautiful, beautiful capital here in Pierre. A couple of things about Pierre. First of all, it looks like it should be pronounced Pierre, but it's pronounced Pierre. It was named after a man named Pierre Choteau, who was the son of a fur trader in St. Louis, and they established on the shores of the Missouri, near here, Fort Pierre as a trading post. On the east side of the river, Pierre was established. I don't know what point Pierre became Pierre, but that's how you say it today. Something interesting about Pierre is that there's an island in the river in the Missouri, and it's pronounced Laframboise. If you ever get here, walk that island. It's totally cool. There's a causeway to get to the island. The word looks like Laframboise, like Boise, Idaho, but that's pronounced with a French accent, Laframboise, as opposed to Pierre, which is pronounced Pierre with a faulty English accent. Now, the reason why I'm here is because I want to show you something here. It's called the Flaming Fountain. This is now a memorial, used as a memorial, military memorial here on Capitol Lake. This fountain is the result of the fact that in 1910, a well was drilled 1,300 feet into the ground by a man who eventually became the governor of South Dakota. Now, I don't know what that story is, but the water when it came up was 95 degrees. So they used the water from this well to heat the building. Now, they also let the water flow out and make Capitol Lake a man-made lake. And what's interesting about this lake is during the winter, this lake never freezes. So it confuses Canada geese. They're migrating north and they land in this lake, and it stays, it doesn't ice up all winter long. So they love it. What's nice about it, my wife and I lived here for 4 years, is during the winter you hear the geese flying around town, honking as they come back to land on this lake. It's just beautiful. The only downside is the goose poop. Geese poop, big poop. It looks like dog poop, and it's all over during the winter, so you got to be careful where you're walking. That being said, the other thing about this fountain is it's called the Flaming Fountain because when it taps, besides tapping water, it also tapped a pocket of methane gas, which is flammable. So when it came up, they were able to capture the methane and use it also to help heat the Capitol building. Unfortunately, there was an explosion in 1958 with the methane, so they stopped using it. However, although you cannot see it now and it's not lit now, this is a flaming fountain. Because of the methane gas, you can light this fountain and it will have flames dancing on the top of the water. Now, sometimes it's blown out, and when it's done that, I've literally taken a lighter like you used to light a charcoal tapered lighter to light your grill, your charcoal grill, and I've lit this fountain before. However, now they're wondering if maybe the methane is becoming depleted, so it doesn't seem to stay burning quite as well as it used to. However, it's still a wonderful, wonderful place to be. The Capitol, as I said earlier, is your traditional with a dome and rotunda. Beautiful, beautiful Capitol. And this lake and fountain, a wonderful place to be. Ladies and gentlemen, X marks the spot. Come to this X of South Dakota, visit the Capitol, visit Laframboise Island and hike that island, but above all, come and see this fountain at night. And if it's not lit, bring a tapered lighter and light the fountain yourself. You can do that. Thank you, take care, goodbye, and God bless.